Hello! Welcome again! Welcome to Kusina ni Nadia. And now we have another, ano bang tawag dito? Dahil sa tag-ulan, masarap po siya. Comfort food. And usually po sa catering, isa to sa madalas na ino-order. You're very familiar with it. It's called our chicken pastel. Ang chicken pastel po, some people, no, they put some crust on top, yung parang nagiging pie. Pero originally po, ang ating chicken pastel, talagang inimbento just to eat it with rice, no? With rice. Pero hanggang nag-evolve ang ating mga dishes, ito po ang gagawin natin. We will do our basic chicken pastel that can be served with rice or with any bread that you want. So now, our ingredients: cooking oil, optional po ang butter, garlic, dried basil, red and green bell pepper, chicken breast, potatoes, carrots, onions, salt, pepper, flour, mushrooms, and evaporated milk. So we will start now with our oil. Meron po akong ituturo sa inyo na nagpapastikan ng ating mga sauces, no? Like, of course, our pastel, talagang ano yan, di ba? Yung parang na siyang chowder. So, this is where I will add my butter. Yan, 2 tablespoons, pwede na. Ang budget po ng ating chicken pastel, since I am using chicken breasts, medyo may kataasan po sa palengke at sa grocery ngayon ng ating chicken breast. So we are up to 500 pesos, but still this is good for 8 to 10 persons. And then this is where I will add my garlic. Garlic, onions, ang chicken pastel po is an all-around dish, di ba? Kasi ano na siya, nandun na lahat Meron ka ng protein, meron ka ng gulay, meron ka ng parang milk, di ba? Then I will put our chicken breast that is cut into cubes. We will just cook our breast. Huwag po i-overcook yung ating breast kasi syempre tumitigas po siya, no? Breast is very fast na maluto. But with this dish, you have to make sure that our chicken is cooked, no? All throughout. Kasi hindi po masarap na may hilaw-hilaw pa. Leave it lang, no? Let it cook. Okay, now that our chicken is almost cooked, ayan. Make sure lang naluto na po lahat, no? Ayan. Bakit ko po sinama ang chicken pastel sa aking rainy day series? Kasi po, I find it very practical. When it's yung mga ganitong weather, parang ang sarap na, imbes na may sabaw, basta sabaw, pwede pa rin option na ganito, yung kakainin mo lang na nasa bowl. Okay, now, here's where we thicken our sauce. We will add a little flour, no? Just cover it. This will already make it thick. Yan, i-mix natin yan. Pag napapansin nyo po, kakapal na po yan. And then, this is where we will add our mushrooms, potatoes, lahat na po. A-add nyo na po lahat yan. And my favorite, bell pepper. That gives taste. Siyempre, may water po ang ating vegetable, no? So, don't worry. If it's too dry, just add a little more oil. But it will do its thing, no? Okay, yan. I will mix everything na, no? We have our basil, dried basil. And our salt. And our pepper. Yan, all in one na yan. And of course, we will wait for our potatoes to cook. But while waiting for that, we will add, this is where we will add our milk. There you go. Once you add the milk, mix a little. Remember, we put the flour earlier, no? So that will help thicken our sauce. And we will wait for at least another 3 to 5 minutes for, in low heat ha, make it low kasi may milk na po, may flour na, so talagang baka kumapal na to, maging chowder na to. But we will leave it until maluto ang ating patatas and ang ating carrots. Okay, after 5 minutes or when your potatoes and the carrots are cooked na, then this is where we will taste, no? Ayan, if you notice, no, nangalahati na lang po yung sauce because nga nag-thicken na po siya. This is where we will taste because this is the last time you can add some of your seasonings. I like it on the sweeter side, but if you want it a little more savory, just add a little more salt, or syempre some people add chili flakes, which is good din. So okay na to, no? And then we will start plating. We're serving it with rice. In my kitchen, hindi po ako pwede mawala ng parsley because I love plating my dishes for my family. And nakakaganda talaga ng dish. So, ito po ang ating chicken pastel. Tikim portion with rice. Comfort food talaga. Talagang malalasama yung creaminess. Nandun yung basil. Nandun na lahat. Matitikman nyo pati bell pepper. Lasang-lasa. Perfect talaga for a rainy season, a rainy lunch, rainy dinner. Ito na po, chicken pastel. Thank you to CCA for this beautiful kitchen. And of course, remember to always cook with your heart. Hello! Kusina Tips time again with Nadia. Ito naman po ang isa sa mga paborito kong topic nung ako po nag-culinary dito sa CCA. It's about herbs and spices. Herbs or herbs dito sa Pilipinas, herbs, pero talagang it's pronounced herbs and spices. We have dry herbs, we have fresh herbs, and nasa sa inyo na lang po, meron na tayong mga favorites na gusto natin. Pero dito po sa Philippines, hindi tayo masyadong ma-herb na tao na mga nagluluto kasi we're known to cook na talagang mga panlasang Pinoy na we stick to the simplest ingredients. Pero syempre sa ibang bansa, marami po silang mga herbs and spices tulad po nitong mga ipapakita at i-share ko sa inyo. First, we have this red powder here is called paprika. Paprika po ay dinurog po na red bell pepper, na capsicum na tinatawag po sa ibang bansa. And ito po ay ginawa nilang parang powder para pampalasa. Ito rin po ang ginagamit ko sa aking mga paella, sa aking mga tomato stew, sa aking arroz a la cubana. Paprika, pero try nyo rin po kahit sa manok, sa isda. Masarap talaga ang paprika. Ang pangalawa naman po, ang ating thyme. T-H-Y-M-E, thyme. Alam niyo po, nabibili ito sa mga groceries. Meron po mga nakabote na, 50 pesos, but it can do so much for your dishes. I use the thyme for spaghetti sauces and I add a little touch of cinnamon para maiba lang. Ito naman po ang sage. Sage powder. Sage is a leaf na parang ginagamit ko rin po ito sa mga steamed fish ko, dishes ko na meron akong fish with creamy sage sauce. Yan, try nyo po. Very mild but very yummy. Sobrang delicious po ang sage. And of course, rosemary. Isa sa pinaka-famous na herbs, no? Ang dried rosemary, ginagamit ko rin po to sa aking rosemary chicken. Isa po sa bestseller sa kusina ni Nadia. Ayan, pwede nyo pong gamitin yan sa inyong mga roast dishes. And of course, we have dried parsley. Dried parsley, pampaganda, pampasarap din ng ating mga pagkain for salads, for whatever, roast, steamed, kayo na pong bahala. Basta, ang dried herbs po, pwede pong dry rub, pwede rin po sa mga oil na gagamitin ninyo sa pagluto. And lastly, we have, of course, basil. Basil, isa sa pinaka-famous din na dry herb. Ito po ang ginagamit ng mga Italiano sa pasta. Yan, basil. Kaya ito po ang ating kusina tips of our herbs and spices. Marami pa po to. Experiment. Go, be adventurous when you're in the kitchen. Go to different places and explore. Basta enjoy and always remember to cook with your heart.